Hello viewers, welcome to the Global News Update on top accolade news. First, the headlines. Senator Tim Kaine explores 14th Amendment to disqualify Trump. Nigeria emerged as OPEC's lowest refining member. South Africa clears itself of arms shipments to Russia. Surprise defeat for Team USA in FIBA Basketball World Cup. Details coming up shortly. In politics, President Zelensky replaces Ukrainian defense minister amid ongoing conflict. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has made a crucial decision, relieving as defense minister Oleksiy Reznikov of his duties. Zelensky cited the need for new approaches as Ukraine's war with Russia enters its 19th month. The appointment of Rustem Umerov, a former People's Deputy, reflects the country's ongoing efforts to address corruption within its defense sector. Ukraine's action on this front are closely watched as they aim to secure membership in NATO and the European Union. Still on politics, Senator Tim Kaine explores 14th Amendment to disqualify Trump. Virginia Democratic Senator Tim Kaine has stirred the political pot, suggesting that the 14th Amendment could disqualify former President Donald Trump from running again. Kaine argues that the amendment, which bans insurrectionists from holding public office, could be a powerful argument. Legal experts and election officials in key battleground states are closely monitoring this development. And could it impact the 2024 elections? Time will tell. Switching gears to science and technology, India's Aditya L1 mission takes off to study the sun. India is making strides in space exploration with the launch of Aditya L1, its first spacecraft dedicated to studying the sun. This mission follows India's recent lunar landing success and will position Aditya L1 in a unique orbit 930,000 miles from Earth. Equipped with advanced instruments, the spacecraft aims to provide valuable insights into solar activities, space weather, and its impact on our planet. India's growing presence in space research is capturing global attention. In business, Nigeria emerged as OPEC's lowest refining member. Nigeria, a major oil producer, faces challenges in its refining sector, ranking as the lowest refining member within OPEC. The country has struggled to refine its own oil, resulting in continued imports of petroleum products. In contrast, Saudi Arabia leads the pack with impressive refining capabilities. Experts attribute Nigeria's struggles to inconsistent policies, lack of funds, and difficulties in securing foreign exchange and feedstock for new refineries. The nation aims to end fuel imports by 2024, but significant hurdles remain. You are watching the news on Top Accolade News. Do stay with us, and still to come. And thanks for staying with us. Turning our attention to international relations, ASEAN faces challenges over Myanmar and South China Sea disputes. The Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN, convenes in Jakarta, facing mounting challenges in diplomacy. Myanmar remains a contentious issue, with Thailand's recent embrace of Myanmar's government. Additionally, East Timor and the Philippines have stirred tensions by engaging with Myanmar's national unity government. Can ASEAN bridge these differences and maintain its role as a prominent diplomatic group in Southeast Asia? And finally, a diplomatic incident unraveled. South Africa clears itself of arms shipment to Russia. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa has announced the result of an independent inquiry which found no evidence to support claims that South Africa supplied weapons to Russia. The allegations had stirred relations and damaged South Africa's image. The inquiry findings have put these allegations to rest, emphasizing the importance of evidence in diplomatic relations. In the world of sports, Arsenal stages late comeback to beat Manchester United 3-1. Arsenal delivered a thrilling performance at the Emirates Stadium, coming from behind to defeat Manchester United 3-1. Marcus Rashford gave United the lead, but Arsenal Martin Odegaard quickly equalized. The game saw VAR controversies and late drama, with Declan Rice and Gabriel Jesus securing the victory for the Gunners. This win places Arsenal in 5th place on the table, while Manchester United faces a challenging season ahead. Still on sports, surprise defeat for the Team USA in FIBA Basketball World Cup. In a shocking turn of events, the United States basketball team suffered a 110-104 loss to Lithuania at the FIBA Basketball World Cup in the Philippines. Lithuania's dominance in the first half paved the way for their third ever victory over the Americans. Both teams are now headed to the quarterfinals, with the United States taking on Italy and Lithuania facing Serbia. It was a game filled with twists and turns that left basketball fans on the edge of their seats. That concludes our global news update for today. Before we go, let's take another look at the major stories. Senator Tim Kaine explores 14th amendments to disqualify Trump. Nigeria emerged as OPEC's lowest refining member. South Africa clears itself of arms shipments to Russia. Surprise defeat for Team USA in FIBA Basketball World Cup. Thanks for joining us. I am Jonathan Poway. Connect and engage with us on all our social media handles. Do have a wonderful day.